Alondra, did you get his email correct? Because I think I had it wrong. I forgot the H in Frank's. Good evening. This is the Town of Rocky Hill Economic Development Commission meeting. It's a regular meeting for April 8th, 2025. Okay, now we're going to public comment. Do you want to comment? You good? This portion of the meeting is specifically set aside for comments from the public who are asked to limit their comments to 2 minutes. Any person interested in providing public comment remotely should email publicmeeting@rockyhillct.gov prior to 4 p.m. on the day of the meeting, at which time a link will be provided to attend the meeting as well as instructions on how to participate. We don't have anybody, I don't think, right? Online? Okay, moving right along. Did everybody get a copy of the minutes? And
Make a motion to approve.
Yep.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the Economic Development Commission meeting on March 11th, 2025.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
No discussion, right? Good. Okay, moving along, we have the Middlesex Chamber Business Update.
Did you all see the Middlesex Chamber Economic Development newsletter that went out a week ago that featured Rocky Hill? Yay!
I missed it.
Oh, no.
I'll go back through, though.
No one's on it.
So yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to Rebecca Mead and Chris Cambereri of the Middlesex Chamber for putting it together and working with me. They did a little bio for me. They did a little snippet about Kelson Row, and I gave them information about the SS4A grant and the Glastonbury Avenue sidewalk project. So yeah, it was a nicely done article. So if you haven't had a chance to read it, it is on the Rocky Hill website.
Nice.
So yes, perfect.
So did you go to the meeting there this morning?
I did. We had a meeting this morning. We had a great turnout. There's a lot of people there, probably the most I've seen so far. Everybody gave an update as to what their town is working on. And we had Dale Krupp come and give like a mini presentation about what he does. He's the director at Community Resource Management, LLC. And he used to be the economic development director for Hamden. So he was giving a summary of what he does to help towns in their EDC. And he says that he could come to anyone's EDC, either in person or over Zoom, to help them in any way that they need, etc. So, and he has a book out too, and I have a copy of it in my office, so I'm going to read it. So, and then other than that, there's a Rocky Hill Division meeting.
Yeah, that's coming up, one of the breakfast meetings, right? The morning ones?
The morning, yep, the 8 o'clock in the morning. I believe it's on Wednesday the 16th.
That sounds right.
At Local Infusion, which is on Cromwell Avenue. So I will be there.
Yeah, I think it was 111, right? 1111 Cromwell Avenue, sound right?
I
Rang a bell,
don't
so-
know. Oh, yeah, 111.
Yeah.
There's 4 ones.
Yeah, 1111.
1111 Cromwell Avenue, Suite 301. So that's all I have for Middlesex Chamber.
Okay, excellent. We'll roll right into your report.
Okay. So I officially signed the contract for Make Music Day. Super excited about that. I'm kind of sad that Alan's not here because his nonprofit is going to help us with that. What else?
So just to,
Rocky Hill Arts Now, it's called.
yeah, so just to go over that again, so the Make Music Day is one day?
Yeah, so it's June 21st. Every single year, it's always on June 21st, the first day of summer, and this year it's on a Saturday. So our website is live. I probably should have put the website link in here. I apologize that I didn't, but I can send. I believe you should be able to do like Make Music Day, Rocky Hill. It should, if you search that up, it should take you directly there. So I'm still working out the kinks with that, and then the
So this is going to be a day, though, where businesses can also participate?
yes.
Okay.
And I did contact the library. I did contact the historical society. I'm going to be contacting the community/senior center, the two churches, like basically the town center, to sort of have that be a focus area for Make Music Day. And of course, it could be, we could have different businesses throughout the community involved. If it's a cafe, a brewery,
A farm.
a farm, that's good too.
A band at the farm might be kind of fun,
It could
right?
be
that's cool.
anywhere. It could be anywhere you want. And you don't have to be a professional. You could, have some drumsticks or you could sing. Like you could literally do anything you want as
Get my
long as you're
triangle.
making music. Yeah, as long as you're making music, and it's supposed to be free. Like we can't like pay people. It's not that sort of.
You could sing.
Yeah. So if you want to do maybe like a karaoke night.
So now, just to remind me, though, there'll be a map, right?
Yes. So there is
Together a map?
there is a software, and on that software, when venues sign up to host a performance, there should be a map, like an active map that pinpoints where things
Okay.
are happening. So I don't
And
think.
how are we going to get this out to businesses? See if they want to participate.
So I think that would be something where I would have to just go in person, like make a flyer, and kind of just pop in with a few copies of the flyer and be like, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, here's who I am. This is what we're doing for the first time. Would you be interested? There's no cost. There's no fee, et cetera, and see like what we get for feedback from there and tell them how they can join.
Because I think if you had flyers, I know that I could, I would be willing to go around too.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I'm going to sign Frank and John up too. And,
Yes, let's do it.
but I'm sure Kathy and Alan would as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to just make them and we could kind of grab some from you and then
Okay.
we'd go out.
Sure. So I will definitely work on that within the next couple of weeks. I'm super excited for this. So,
Sounds fun.
and there is also a mini grant that I applied for. It was for $750, so we can use that for marketing materials. I haven't received any update about if that's coming my way or not, but I did sign up in time. I did it in time, so it should be good to go.
So does that come right from the Make Music? Music Day?
Make Music Alliance. Yeah, so you have to explain like what you would use that money for, and then you signed at the end of it. And that was a week ago that I did it, so I don't know when to expect it, but
It's a learning curve, so I think this is good. I think it'll be fun.
yeah, I think it'll be fun. So hopefully, I mean, if it's not as great as we think, that's okay. It's the first year. Like, I'm not
Right.
expecting like these, tremendous like music festival, crazy action that day. But as long as we get a couple people interested and a couple businesses, I think that'll be enough. So,
I agree.
any other questions?
Yeah. So you only just want to do this like in Rocky Hill, around the pubs and the bars and everything like that. But what about Elmridge? Were you thinking about doing anything? over
So it is, yes. So we are trying to get something going in Elmridge Park. I've been in contact with Craig from Parks and Rec. They are a bit tied up in June. They have a lot of stuff going on. So I don't know if the park will be like open on that Saturday, but Craig told me that whatever way that he can help me is good. So
Do they have any money available in the budget to like get live music or something?
I don't, I'm gonna probably say no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
I
But-
think the intention of this, though, is more for like just everybody making music too,
Yeah.
right? Like even, just anybody can pick up a tambourine and shake it or whatever,
Yeah.
but kind of bring more artsy to, bring it to everyone.
Right. So
really.
even if we can't do like music at Elmridge this year, maybe next year too, if we decide to do this again next year. But I should have more meetings coming up in the near future with Craig and Mike Murphy at the library to see how we can really set things up. So more information to follow.
Thanks, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, moving on. There is a new commercial business going into the Millbrook Business Park. I can't say who it is at the moment because we're still waiting on the signed lease. But I'm very excited for this business to come here. I met with them a few months ago. Family-owned business that's been around for a long time in Hartford, at least stationed in Hartford. And they were just so nice, and we received word that they are pretty much like going to sign the lease. It's right there. I just can't say the name, but I'm very excited. Moving on again, something similar.
Is it like a manufacturing business or something like that?
Not quite manufacturing. It's commercial printing, I guess
That's cool.
is the only way I can say it.
That's good.
Yes. So, and then, like I said, moving on similarly to that, I'm waiting on a signed lease. It should be any time now. Is a new coffee shop, family owned again, coffee/pastry shop going into 1949 Silestine. I'll try to get an update on that this week or next week. We have a local Rocky Hill company looking to expand their current facility, and they want to build an 11,000 square foot sister building right next door. We had a meeting with them very recently, and they should be going to planning and zoning soon to get approval for this. So be on the lookout. And then I believe 2 weeks from now, we should be meeting with Connecticut Main Street Center to establish a membership. I know Rocky Hill had one years prior, but at the moment we do not. And I actually met with Carl Rosa the same day that I met with Chris Edge about like 2 weeks ago. We went to Hop House in Berlin, and it was my first time meeting Carl Rosa of Connecticut Main Street Center, and he was so knowledgeable. He had so much, like he really has the vision for a downtown and what it takes to get there, and he sees the potential in Rocky Hill, and he knows Ray, everybody knows Ray, and has positive things to say about Rocky Hill and our town hall in general. So I could have listened to him talk about this like all afternoon. So I find that stuff to be fascinating. He really has so much ideas going on. So I set up a meeting with him. We're talking with him in 2 weeks, and hopefully we can continue the membership and get the downtown Rocky Hill to where it needs to be. So that's that. Does anyone have questions about that before I go to the last
How
one?
much is the membership?
I
Rocky
believe
Hill?
it's $1,000 a year.
It's probably worth it.
I think so, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Obviously, it's hard to ask for anything when the budget is frozen, but we shall see. And then you guys might know about this already since it was in the Hartford Business Journal? No, Hartford Current. One of the Hartford ones.
Is the Business Journal?
Okay, Business Journal. MTU Aero Engines is expanding their office space at 400 Capitol Boulevard. 10,000 square feet secured. So we are happy. You know, it makes us also happy that we read the article and they're having a great experience in Rocky Hill and that they're looking to hire more people to work in Rocky Hill. So I would love to do a business visitation there eventually. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking really fast. I should be setting up a business visitation next week with a floral place. It's not Bella Flora, it's TK. Does that ring a bell?
Yes.
I emailed her and it should be next Wednesday. I'm hoping that we can do a business visitation if anyone is interested to come with me.
Okay.
I'll give you more information when we confirm the time.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
All good stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have any other business to discuss? No? Okay. Well, then that would be it. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourned.